So I'm at the and I done ate all my food. This is where we eat. Bottles 101 coming at you again. I'll show you how I live. Once again, YouTube has not pushed out my videos like they used to, but I'm gonna keep on doing it. Always get rid of your trash. That's one of the things I say all the time. Charge your stuff when you get away with it, or hope they don't get stolen. Trash to get rid of. Looks like shut down Bob Evans is finally up to something, other than kicking out the homeless. Always find you a dumpster, somehow, somewhere. The bucket. Be back for you homeless bucket. Cats will love that. No idea who would eat that. Clean up more mess. Left that jacket there. King of the Woods would be out here sometimes. I'm taking my old fireplace apart. This broken down bucket that has wheels comes in very good handy. This is way too heavy a load, so this is going to be my middle point. There's a couple important things I had to do, like get my top and make it rainforest so I won't get soaked. Like at camp, the other camp, if I'd been smart, I would have had 2 camps all along. This right here is actually what I've been looking for the last 5 minutes. I found it. Don't leave nothing behind. You don't know what you might need later. You definitely need to sleep. You definitely need a sleeping bag. This is why I call it life survivor skills. It might seem stupid, but yeah, you're surviving out here. And there's skills, and it's not the greatest skills, but it's some kind of skill. So I'm back in my old tent, and pretty much back in my old spot, sort of. Not too far from it, where I'm at ATM. Right now it's raining. It's like 40 degrees, and I am cold in 40 degrees. That's because I'm on the floor. I'm so used to being on a cot. That really helps. But when you're off the ground. Just want to say my lighting was bad, so I'm hoping this works. I don't like to focus on me all the time, because this is the life I live, and you're living it with me by watching it. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? Oh, it's supposed to be 27 degrees tomorrow, so I'm going to have to roll up in my sleeping bag. I probably would not be making a video at night. I do need to get the lighting thing down right. Y'all have a good night. I like to say this company is really good. Everything else feels wet. That feels wet. Definitely the foot feels wet. But this pad right here, it doesn't really fit me because of the size, but it is really warm compared to everything else. Like you put your hand on it, it's just warm to the touch. So I give them congratulations. I did a great job. I found this in the old tent and I cleaned it up. I'm glad I left it behind because I sure do need it tonight. So I'm black out my storage unit. Hey, excuse me, that's gross. But I want to say something. If you can't find your toothpaste, still use your toothbrush. So someone mentioned my lighting the other day, and sometimes I'm in situations I don't have. So right now, to catch up with my story, I'm about to go to work. And with this work money, I'm going to use stuff that I need. Because it's not like a daily job where you don't get your money every day. That would help out the homeless a lot. They pay us by the day, but I'm going to use the money for propane and stuff like that, which I already have the tank, because this is very cold tomorrow and I'm going to freeze my butt off, but I am definitely going to a different tent. So just stay tuned. Genius. Don't ever forget your key. You know how many times this key's gotten me in trouble? I think it'd be good to have the thing that breaks the key outside my storage, just in case if something did happen. This is a Dunkin Donuts in Fredericksburg. I like to give them a thumb up. They helped me out one time with some water, and it's a very nice thing to do. And I said I would give them a thumbs up for it. You'll know which one I'm talking about. This right here is a clothing bin. You can put your donations in there if you have leftover clothes you got from the other place, and then it gets donated to them. I call this a survival bin. Let me show you. One person would just look at this, but there's meaning to this. It actually helps save the world. I'm sort of a tree hugger, but not quite. But let's just say, I've lived in the woods. If you don't become one, you better love those trees. They can fall on you anytime. So I would call this video survival box. And the person who made this box could actually made something off of it too. So this is Bottles 101. We're back at the homeless camp. I was here the other night, but it was dark. We'll see what happens today. Getting a little bit more homeless, please. Don't forget to pick up your trash, homeless people. It would look a lot better. I'm not sure how to get in there yet. I think over there. I was trying to get in here the other night. I literally had to go to the other side of the fence. Beware a dog, and know who that might be. Basically, this is what it is. It's a mess. If I build a place like this, but he did a good job. Look at the walls. Don't step on needles, by the way. Another dorm bed. Mostly made out of pallets. Alright, this one's pretty easy. How to hide your items from not getting stolen, even if it's near your camp. I'm right here in this area. Look, there's a camouflage jacket. I've done this before myself. I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to hide it. See, it opened me up a little spot. Look in here, see a place to put. Grab me some sticks, whatever. Try not to grab the poison out of where the hell that's at. Hope I don't get it. Always be careful of snakes. Never know where they're at. Now though. Okay, I didn't hide the grapes. I got tired of working on it. Hey, I became homeless for a second. I gotta be lazy sometimes too. Plus I have a bear right there. Cheers. Look at the bugs coming out the tree. These bugs eat the tree. Look at that bug. See it? Just came out of they're tree killers. Roaches. They're hibernating. Follows 101. Cleaning the tree out the way. The easy way. Without having to cut it. I already have my fire ring around it. Got everything going great. I mean, I basically think I'm making viral videos all the time, but YouTube will not push my stuff out. I mean, this one needs to be known, YouTube. Y'all had that algorithm thing. Well, it all went bad if you're not really watching, okay? So right now, I got my hot stove on. See, firewood and just a piece of metal found side of the road. Cooking Roman. I found those while I was going down the path. It was the only thing I had to eat today because I don't have money because someone won't lend me any. You know what I mean? And I couldn't hold up a sign because I'm really working. So I got dinner. I'm so happy. Been out here trying to clean up the place a little bit. Bottles 101 coming at you for dawn because I know y'all want that lighting and perfect quality. So I got it for you. Life and day of bottles. It was pretty cold last night. I had to wake up and make it to the tent. The wood stopped burning, so I didn't have a fire all night. Always close the tent. Yep, you don't want no crows coming in while you're gone. I know it's cold when you still got ice in the morning. Because it's so freaking cold, it's not even funny. Warming up. bottles. This is bottles, homeless bottles. I'm gonna show you where I bought at the $1.25 store, no longer the dollar store. Soap. A security cam to run off the tweakers. Which way does it go? They believe that is stupid. Actually, it's kind of believable. $1.25 once again, no longer the dollar store. Lemonade. Man, you always gotta keep yourself clean, especially out here in the woods. You got no water. But bottles always has water, at least most of the time. Big freaking lighter you can't lose. And he said, "Let there be fire." Fire, fire, fire. You don't really need to say, but if you want a job, get these little bottles, not the bigger bottles. Believe me, they help. Very. Always need to buy theirs $1. Little garden thing right here. I tried. $1. Number one homicide and one. Candles. We're moving my tent to the other part of the camp. I'm kind of investing in this tree right here. Well, what it is there's a tree branch that's about to fall and it looks like it could kill me. Yes, boom. A lot of falling down trees. Plus, this is a bad area, man. People will see you really well. And you will notice me when I go to the hidden room. This is my hidden spot. This is the spot I picked out first. And I should never left it, but I had to because I had like a flood in because I digged a trench like a dummy. Really, it was a hole. Not a trench, I did that later. See how these trees are all the way around it? Very hidden spot. Way out in the opening. Almost done, I hope. It's 2 o'clock, and we'll wait. I'll do what you gotta do this inside. Like this is what happens when you do things the wrong way. I got so angry, I ripped a hole through it. Cooking with homeless bottles. We're doing it like we in prison. Out here living homeless. I first we clean out the pot with some Clorox cleaners, and then we kind of let it stir. I don't know why I keep on doing that funny voice side. Look at the stars. No idea, man, what that is. That's a mess. It's supper though, Mr. Heater. Mr. Heater failed me again. Let's just save me some. Damn it. I have all these type of different bushes. I don't know, some of them could be like growing a tree, I'm not sure. But this one right here, let me show you. That looks like it's being choked by ivory. This one right here definitely looks like it's being taken over and choked by ivory. You do not want to send that stuff out in the woods. It takes over. There goes that killer ivory again. I know what a blue bonnet is though. Took me about an hour just to start this fire right here. I had to work with it from the bottom, the hole's too deep. You probably can't see now, but everything's, I'm burning the roots, killing the other trees, so. I can't believe somebody knocked down some trees that shouldn't have been knocked down. See, my hose deep, so I won't have to have the fire department out here. I don't want to out of control. That's probably why it took so long to get started. But this is like my whole day. Pulling the roots or killing other trees. And the best thing I know is burn them. I mean, you can't haul them out of here. I don't know if they grow back or what. This ground has no leaves on it. None. For safety reasons. And remember, There's one golden rule to holding that sign. You don't be embarrassed. Who cares if someone tells you to go get a job? You tell them you have a job. Holding a sign. You skateboard with that Punisher. You don't be afraid. You don't let no one tell you this is a Walmart board. Who cares? It's the road's good. You forget about the wind. You forget about what's ahead of you. All those are people in those cars. And that's it. You make that money. Stone cold. Some girl just got out of her car and tried to steal my skateboard. I was like, that's mine, it's Floppy Bear's skateboard. Can you believe that? Trying to steal a skateboard from my husband? Just because it's in the grass, don't mean to take it. Right now, before it gets dark, I was walking across the freeway. See this spot. I was trying to see if it's livable. I don't know, it has a lot of poison ash, ivy looking stuff in there. I know that's ivy for sure. I'm sure poison ivy likes that. A manageable spot in there that no one's living in. I have to go up in. I'm too scared to walk in there. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like there's a little cut through or something. One tree down. Nobody goes in there. I got my spot, but you know, maybe one day this spot might be my new spot. Okay, I'm in that spot. It's like a little tiny hill, not much. Well, I moved to a little bit ways down, seen the opening for it. This spot is definitely livable. There's no wildlife unless the wildlife somehow jump the freeway or something, because this is like a little square. I mean, definitely free camping is everywhere. Just gotta realize, where it's at. You know, it's always nice to be a, what do you call that? One of those guys that hike trails. This ain't a hiking trail, so that's kind of boring. There's great trails down here in Virginia. They'll just come and visit us. Passing by one of my old homes. The chicken wire I put up. Cover needs to be probably burnt. Wood needs to be put up. So I left Lucas behind because he's annoying the hell out of me. All he does is talk about his stuff. I don't really care. You're up there in my territory. Someone told me you're going to get 10 years, which I guess you couldn't do. So if you hear it's raining, and I have to go to work in this, I don't get a break no matter what. Okay, I'm preparing for a rainy day. It's cold and rainy. We'll go over. Well, the pants ain't good enough, but hey, I got the jacket. I'm going to double layer my thing and put a plastic bag over this stuff. There's a sign right there. One of my future projects is going to be with this sign. I'm going to somehow make a business and become something better than this. It's like $25 a square feet. So let's say you're going to pay $150 for that sign. How much money can that sign make you? It's made out of vinyl. It's easy. You can press it onto with an iron, and you can make a sign so easy. You don't have to pay $150, but if you ain't got the material to do it, stop paying that money. Hey, I might as well go ahead and make a business selling signs. There's a lot of money involved, though.